for both Friends and with The Big Bang Theory, it was important that their apartments not be set in a time warp of any kind. So both of those apartments were in like older buildings. Yeah. Because everybody can live in an older building, but it still looks like today. If we had done a building like an apartment that was brand new, it would be out of date looking very quickly. The inspiration behind Big Bang Theory was really Caltech and its adjacent location to Old Town and Old Pasadena, California. And Pasadena, California is actually, in California terms, a very old town. And so there's lots of older brick buildings and older style things in it.
Give me that.
What'd you do that for? I had plenty of time.
I did do the model, and I presented it to Chuck, and I gave him and Bill, and I had laid out the design with the apartments across the hall. And it was very important to Chuck and the script and the writers and Bill that they would be walking up and down the stairs, because they wanted to have that time for the characters to talk to each other, not in either apartment or on the street or in a bus or somewhere. But I drew an elevator in and put it in the little model, and I took the model over, and they looked at me and said, "Don't you know, we don't want an elevator. We want them to always go up and down the stairs." And I said, "But what if the elevator's just always broken?" And they said, "Okay, let's live with that, you know?" And I think that's kind of, I said, you know, guys, you don't want the elevator now, but maybe you might want the elevator later.
It's just a haircut and some clothes.
No, it's the last straw. I can't take any more.
Shay, who decorated the show with me, she really understood how to make it warm and comfortable, and that the guys just bought things they liked. They weren't decorators per se. You know, Penny was more of a decorator. She'd pick out a sofa that went with the picture, that went with the curtains, that went with the floor, the carpet. The boys would like, "Oh, look at this cool coffee table that's made out of an old gear. Oh, look, I found this old desk at the school and I brought it home. Oh, look, there's some bookshelves already here, you know." So they were more into using things that were practical and comfortable and something that didn't scare them. Where Penny was always much more decorated, although she was kind of piggy.